Morning, Syntropic growers. This is Farmer Jones. Beautiful sunny morning in central Queensland, and we've just had a bit of a game change. So we've gone through, as you can see in our alleyways, we've tilled and flattened the veggie beds out. Now we've done it by using this beast here. This is a rotary tiller, some of you may be familiar with, on the back of the tractor. So why have we done this? Have I betrayed our no-till beliefs? And have I destroyed the soil? Have I chopped up all the worms? Have I chopped up all the root masses that we were talking about in previous videos? Well, yes and no. Yes, we have done that. We've sort of reset. We've reset because the system, in absence of anything growing into it, has sort of just gone neutral, sort of just dead. The mulch is still there, but nothing's really much happening. Weeds have shaded out. There's a few left, but besides that, nothing much is happening in these rows. We have a almost permanent parsley bed, which is going great, but the one next to it's got nothing going for it. And how difficult will it be to plant into that? Well, we do the finger test, and it's rock hard. I can't even push my finger into that. It's compacted because we have a clay loam soil here. So over winter we've had no rain to speak of for 6 months, and the soil's just compacted rock hard. So we've come up with a reset, an idea to use chicken tractors, which we have to fabricate, grow protein grains and push them up and down these rows over the standing grain. Now, can you imagine the benefits of that to the trees with the free fertilizer? And that's getting expensive too. So we feed scraps, we feed fruit scraps and leaves, we grow the grain for them, we put the household scraps in there and convert it into valuable fertilizer. These trees here, their roots will tuck under and absorb that fertilizer, and it'll be a rocket fuel to them. So for us, the price of eggs is worth this venture. So we've had a context change. Yes, we can still grow vegetables in between if we concentrate, but in this case there's a lack of eggs in our local markets, and we can sell them for $12 a dozen, and so suddenly that becomes worth it. Now we've wound out the seed already on this flattened bed. We've flattened it with rakes a little bit, and we've wound out our seed, a mixture of 7 species: millet, daikon radish, cowpea, lab, and so forth. We intend to turn this into a cover crop jungle, and then when our chicken tractors are ready, we'll just push them over the standing plants and they will decimate them, probably flattening their little patch every couple of days. So we think this is a symbiotic system, introducing animals. Again, this is an experiment, but we get good money for eggs and we think it may be worth it. So that's just our latest thinking. Again, it's an experiment and we'll see how it goes. This particular machine is a tilther, and it helps chew up the rough stuff like this and turn it into finer stuff like this. So remember, I've already put my seeds in. If you want to bury the seeds a little bit, this is a great little tool. It has a set of tines. It's battery powered. That's the best, the strongest battery drill I could find. So the drill was about $650 and the tilther was about $1,100, I think, from memory. And you can purchase those from Curly's Ag. who's a young engineer slash farmer who produces these innovative devices down near Toowoomba and Queensland. So it's like a mini rotary tool, but just to a set depth. It turns over an inch or two of the topsoil, chops it up and makes fine seed beds with it. Very useful. Let's see how she works. So if you see, this finds up the soil, helps bury the seed under about an inch, which is what you want. Later on, as you can see, we've got our hay here, and we'll just put it on thin, maybe an inch or two, just to keep the seed out of the hot sun, because we don't want that drying out. After laying the hay down, you've got about 3 days to water it, and we use these semi-soakers. Also a brilliant product, and that's a lay flat that comes on a fire hydrant hose reel, I guess, and it mists out 4 meters each side. So it's a great device. It gets every inch of its area. We don't like circular flickers here or warblers because they produce just wet circles. This guy, or this device, waters a perfect oblong, 50 meters long. No dry spots. It's just a device perforated with lots of little holes in there, and it sprays up on angle and over there and creates a perfect mist. So this is our latest thinking experiment slash contextual change. It's a bit of a inversion, or turning upside down some of the thinking we've had before. But we also are very conscious that the shading of these trees are affecting what kind of vegetables you can grow. The older your system gets, the less options you have. So for in this context, with the extra shading, we think the chickens may be a valuable addition to the farm and the income. And we'll keep reporting on this and let you know how it goes. So over and out for Fig Tree Organic Farm. Simon Jones signing out. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers.